Hey guys, Kid Retro 2001. I have something rather interesting that I need to address. So let's just get this over with. Now, I've been a Godzilla fanatic since forever. Some of you may already know that. But one of the channels that I adore so much is the one that convinced me to expand my whole collection and helped me make friends throughout all the years, and even gave me some new ideas for the videos. No joke, all of this goes back to this channel. And this channel is my favorite YouTube channel of all. No joke. And I guess he's also my idol. The one and only Monster Island Buddies. To be honest, I don't know how I stumbled upon him. The first video I ever watched of him was the beach vacation video. So, I've been watching MIB since I was in 4th grade. Yeah, 4th grade, no joke. That was the same time I made my comic book series, too. But anyway, I just loved Monster Island Buddies. It was hilarious, and I loved the stories, and I loved the characters. Then, once the series got up to episode 100, MIB started doing reviews for movies, comic books, and video games. And I love them a lot. They're just so great. Especially when he answers YouTube comment questions on his channel, or the Monster Island Mailbag. Myself, I've made 1,131,954 questions, and I try to make the best questions so that MIB would answer them one day. But I'm not here to talk about his videos. I'm here to talk about the guy behind Monster Island Buddies. The man behind the Godzilla mask. And what I mean by that is, what's his deal? Now, hear me out. I'm not here to hate on this guy. I just think he has some issues. In my opinion, he has some kind of illness that he has. Judging by all his review videos, all he talks about is his backstories. He mentions that he hates clowns, and he continues to mention his love interest. Something is wrong with this man, and he needs help, fast. I think by making these MIB episodes, he's telling a story behind all the characters, and he relates to all of them. Now remember, this is all in my own opinion, but if you watch all the episodes, you can observe the mannerisms of what MIB might be relating to. Godzilla, for example, is a terrible father who wants to be better at it. Later, he's a drug addict, and his friend dies, and his life is a wreck. Rodan is the jealous brute where he's in love with Mothra, or in MIB's case, Jessica Newmyer, and dates King Ghidorah, which is Craig Hornberger, who married Jessica, as Monster Island Buddies said at one point. Jet Jaguar shows that he tries to be happy, even though knowing he did terrible things in the past. Gigan represents someone trying to make friends and fitting in, but having no luck. Maybe Gorosaurus in the same way, where he had friends, but they don't even care or remember that they were once his friends. Megalon represents his depression, Space Godzilla represents his drug addiction, Titanosaurus represents his psychotic episodes that he has, Destroyer represents his rage on the inside, and that he wants to destroy everything when something doesn't go his way. And you get my point. But not just that, there are other things that he may not be aware about. He doesn't even realize that he has a dead body in his house. He continues to hallucinate, seeing and talking to strange creatures when really, they show to be something else when his hallucinations stop. I feel like his life was just normal, but his life went downhill. Maybe ever since he lost his love interest, he's always been delirious and tries to interact with people. Why else would he have a Twitter page? To try and fit in? Just like Gigan and Gorosaurus. With him being weird and psychotic that Titanosaurus represents, this shows a very major cause of cognitive disorders. That's not just me saying that. He even admits that.
My therapist, Dr. Wozniak, would be very proud, because he told me I'm too negative, and also that I suffer from a multitude of cognitive disorders.
Including multiple personality disorder.
Well, what was that?
He even has a therapist that he needs to go to in order to calm himself down. This shows that he does have a problem, and he needs help. Seeing strange creatures becoming kaiju toys that he's not, and wanting to get Jessica Newmyer back. This person needs some serious help before something bad happens to him. And the reason why he won't show his face is because he's ashamed of himself. He's afraid that if he shows himself, he might go even more insane. When he talks about Godzilla in his comic reviews, he mentions Godzilla's getting smaller and smaller, and the buildings are getting larger and larger around him. This might be intentional for how he feels. He's the one getting smaller, and everything around him just getting larger and larger. And there's nothing he can do about it. However, the final moment I need to talk about is who this person is. Even though we've never seen his face, I know what he looks like. And yes, I have a picture of him. I finally tracked MIB down. I found his real name. I even have pictures of him. Well, one picture that is. This man, MIB himself, is Paul Reiser.
Do not adjust your monitor. There is nothing wrong with your computer.
Trust us. We know what's best for you. We're the Monster Island Buddies.
And if you don't obey us, I'm gonna have you eat some of my muffins. Hee. Yeah, you can't beat us. You guys. Am I right? You guys.
You cannot beat us. You cannot beat us. Hello.
Yeah, you cannot beat us. 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 You cannot beat us.
Oh, that stinks.